Okay, welcome back. I know I haven't done a video in quite a while, but I decided I would. Again. As you can see, I kind of have, since this is going to be another deck list video, since I don't know why, but I decided I would like to do another one. I play a near completely different lineup of decks now. Don't question this is not what we're doing. I'm not going to do Exodia Unlimited. I'm not giving people any insight to how to make that cancer deck, let's just say. Yeah, I have 3 Eldritch decks. Eldritch Pure, which is a much more pure form of this. Why am I explaining this if I'm not gonna explain any? Okay, I'm gonna be explaining Dragunity. This is an updated version of it, but I don't have the original anymore, so I'm just gonna set it to normal Dragunity. To start, I played 2 of these pretty much as a stall card, because if these end up in my hand, I most likely have a bad hand. So I summon it in attack position. It will normally stall my opponent 1 or 2 turns, giving me enough time to draw what I need. I play 3 of these. May not seem like the best, targeting 1 in my graveyard, but thanks to a range of other cards, it becomes so helpful sometimes. This is Dragunity Ducks. Yep, clear up, I am playing a Dragunity deck. This card's Dragunity Ducks. Then I played Dragunity Legatus. I don't know actually how to pronounce any of these very well. Sorry if I butcher most of these names. This card's mostly for, I can special summon out from my hand if I have a Dragunity monster or Ravine on the field. That includes, as I'll get to later, equipping Dragunity cards to others. And if a Dragunity monster is in my spell or trap zone, I can target 1 spell trap on the field, destroy it. Face down or face up, meaning this card, very helpful when destroying stuff. Like, if you don't know if your opponent's set cards are Mirror Force, you can use this card to destroy it. And then we have Dragunity Centos. I can discard 1 Dragunity card, equip another Dragon Dragunity Tuner, meaning one of these 2, from my deck to this card. I also cannot special summon monsters from my extra deck this turn except dragons. All of these. Yeah, only play dragons in your extra deck for this deck. Also only play wind because of this. That looks nicer. Well, other than I have 1 non-wind, but I'll explain that card later. I can only use this effect once per turn. If a Dragunity would be destroyed by a battle or card effect, I can destroy 1 Dragunity equipped to this card. That second effect, you will never use. Mostly because you're going to be using him as a stepping stone to just kind of chain your way up this train. Ash Blossom Ghost Bell. I should never have to explain why these cards are in a deck. They are your stop my opponent from doing stuff and create rage. Okay, Dragunity Course is debatably it is my better one because it cannot just let me summon if I equipped it. Okay, I chose these 2 because they can, when equipped to a monster, you can special summon them out, making them super helpful since when most of my effects will let me equip them from my deck or hand to a monster. Or graveyard in Duck's case. And then special summon them out. This one has the added effect where it can be counted as a level 4 for synchro summoning when synchro summoning in general. Meaning instead of having to go here, I can skip straight to this or this. I think for this. This one, same as this, but doesn't gain the added bonus. Also, I don't know why. I think this might be a glitch. I'm not 100% sure. let's say I were to use this guy to summon this card, and then special summon him out from being... Okay, these cards can equip Tuner, Dragunity, and then Dragunity Tuner in my graveyard to themselves. Normally, I'd use that to chain up this ladder to one of these two cards. But for some reason, if I use this to and equip it to that and then try and synchro summon again to that, it won't let me. It will go make me have to do this. Just a glitch. Warning. Terraforming adds this. This card will let me, if my opponent is the only person to control a monster, free to special summoning, as well as, well, yeah, that's it. Yeah, I can just pretty much freely synchro summon one of these using monsters in my from my deck, not graveyard or hand. This card is support. Once per turn, I can select one monster you control, equipped it with one dragon type Dragunity from my hand. Like I was saying before, equipping these guys to these from my hand. This one will let me target one dragon in my graveyard, or Dragunity in my graveyard of level 4 or lower, add it to my hand. It also creates an unaffected by card effects and during battle phase effect, if it's a level 5 or higher Dragunity. This one, super freaking helpful. Lets me put cards in my graveyard, meaning these two usually for ducks, and then add a Dragunity level 4 or lower monster from my deck to my hand, or send one dragon monster from my deck to my graveyard. Well, at first you may be thinking, why would I want a dragon in my graveyard? I want these two in my graveyard continuously, forever and always. Or, if I already have one of these two in my graveyard, or I have one in my hand but not ducks, I can send one of these two to my graveyard to activate this effect, then add ducks. Ducks is like one of my most helpful, other than maybe this card. Next up is Dragunity Divine Lance. Equip to a Dragunity monster. 100 attack times level is gained, meaning I usually like to equip it to one of these two because they gain 1,000 extra attack. But I can equip it to anything because for its secondary effect, during the main phase, equip one dragon type tuner from your deck to the monster you equipped it with this card. Meaning, I start my hand with, like, let's say this, not good hand normally, but I can also then summon this, equip it with this, add one of these two, equip one of these two to this, and then summon. Metaverse, same as terraforming, field spells. Quaking Mirror Force, never add a deck without quaking, or downing, or just a Mirror Force in general, whatever Mirror Force you like most. Preferably one that doesn't involve destruction, so you can destroy cards that can't be destroyed by card effects. This is Legion. Probably out of these three cards, which are kind of all support for that I don't get to use too often because they're a bit situational, this is the most helpful. Target one dragon in your Dragunity monster in my spell trap, special summon it in defense position. Super unuseful unless I'm equipping one Dragunity, meaning unless I equipped one of these cards or these, which occasionally does happen, to a different monster. The second effect is target one Dragunity monster you control, equipped with one Dragunity from my graveyard, meaning, technically, let's say I have this in my graveyard and this on the field. During my opponent's turn, I can equip this from the graveyard to this, and then on my turn, special summon this out from this. I don't use that effect too often because it never comes into play, or at least it doesn't come into play as often as you think. I mainly use this second effect to summon these guys, or these guys, from the graveyard. Now I'm going to start from the bottom of my list because it's easier to work my way up. This, Link Monster, add Dragunity, spell or trap or Dragon Ravine from my deck to my hand. It also lets me summon one dragon or wing beast from my hand in defense position if a extra deck monster is special summoned to his own zone. This is pointing to, or if a dragon extra deck monster. But the effects are negated. The effects of the monster I summon are negated for the rest of the turn and can't be used as link material. Don't use the second effect. Use the first occasionally when you have crap hand but can summon 2 monsters. Like if you've got this and this in your hand, summon this, special summon this, then use it to summon this to add like Dragunity, Ravine, or Lance. Or this if you want to pretty much suicide this or sacrifice it and then play this. I'll tell you what you never want to add to your hand. These 3. They enter your hand, they enter your hand. Otherwise, don't try and add them. This is probably will be your main stepping stone card. It is kind of the with either one of these you can summon it with any combination of these 4 monsters, and then either of these you can summon this. Target 1 level 3 or lower Dragunity monster in your graveyard, equip that target to this card once per turn, send one equipped card to this card to the graveyard, double its attack. You will never use the second, you will use the first effect. Then you will summon out one of these 2 from the spell trap zone. Then you will chain it up. If you summon this, you'll be chaining straight to here. If you summon this, for some reason, it will force you to do this. And then we have this card. Basically the same thing, just I can do any number of any Dragunity card, and against 300 attack for each, instead of doubling its attack by discard. Once again, you'll be using it to summon these 2. Occasionally, if you want, you can just throw in the rest of these, as if you have extra space open, then pretty much lose them immediately. Well, I guess unless you have this. Next up is Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. It's a support card similar to this, well, not similar, it's a defense card. And attack. It gains attack to any okay. Once per turn, when a monster effect is activated, quick effect negate the activation if you do destroy that monster, and if you do that, it gains attack equal to that monster's original attack until the end of the turn. Meaning, the first gain attack effect will really only be helpful if your opponent activates monster effects on your turn. Its second effect, if this card battles opponent's level with an original level of 5 or higher, during the damage calculation, this card gains attack equal to that monster's current attack. But it loses that at the end of that battle phase, pretty much. I'm trying to think of another card similar that's more simple. It gains attack equal to the opponent's monster during the battle phase only. Which is the effect you're going to like more. This, however, doesn't work against Link or under level 5, or monsters of 4 or lower. Next up, we have this. Pretty basic. You can banish Dragunity from your graveyard, aka your stepping stones and anything else you don't think you need in your graveyard. These. You never want to banish these 2 lovelies. To banish opponent's monsters, right? Or is it... yeah, monsters. But if this Synchro Summon card is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, special summon 1 Dragunity with 3000 or lower attack from your extra deck. I don't really play anything that's designed for summoning after this because I never really need to. Mainly because once I summon this, I wipe my opponent's field, and then they're kinda screwed. Next up is this card's effect. These are both Dragunity Knights. I should say all these are called Dragunity Knight. I've stopped reading their names because I forgot how to because I don't know how to pronounce English. Or Duel Links, or not Duel Links, YGO English. Okay. This can, when your opponent's monster activates an effect, you can banish one Dragunity from your graveyard, negate the activation of that effect, and if you do, banish that card. If this card battles an opponent's monster, or destroys it, after damage calculation, you can banish that monster. This card has a destruction effect, but instead of summoning it, destroys all its opponent's spell and trap. This card you will very, very rarely summon, normally only when you're crushing your opponent or find a way to do it in one turn. What you'll need to do is summon this, and then this card, or all three of these. Can't do it with this for some reason. Maybe you can if you summon only these. I haven't tested that, but I know you can't do it if you do a combination of the two. I don't know why, but it's weird. I normally just try and do it with these. It gains 500 attack for each tuner in my graveyard. Already has 4,000. Normally by the time I'm summoning that, I have at least 3, probably 4. So, bunch of attack cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects either. Once per turn, when your opponent's monster effect is activated, or when an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can activate this effect. Banish this card, also banish all cards your opponent controls. Once per turn, during the next phase after this card banished itself by its own effect, summon this banished card. Pretty much once you summon this, you win the duel. Despite you will probably never summon it. There's I side decked a couple things. I side decked these 3, which I don't have in the main deck. These 2 because I don't have a way of summoning them other than by this effect. I'll just let you guys read that yourselves. It's right here. This is where you can read this information for yourself. I don't really play them because I don't care for their effects. Actually, why don't I have another one of these side decked? I should. Okay. And then there is the counter trap, which I've never really gotten a chance to use. Well, you do get more chances than you think, but normally people try and stop you before you get to the synchro monsters. It also means I have less of a chance of drawing what I need. I think that's about it for explaining this deck. It's easier to understand it in action, but that's most decks, so I'm gonna do ranked. I know this deck was at one point meta. I'm not sure if it's still. I don't think it is. But it's still top tier deck in my opinion. Maybe not meta because there are still some meta decks that do have an advantage. I've come to start, at least amongst my own friend group, rating decks on their ability to kill a Red Eyes Black or Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. This deck does it easily. You just have to bait the opponent into using their negate effect, which is usually really easy, because for some reason everyone goes ahead and negates the first effect they see. And then you can either Quaking it, which is the easy way out, or just chain yourself up like you would usually do as a smart person into your, into the yellow gold Dragon Ascension thing, Dragon Knight Ascension, and then just banish it, because Dragoon's not immune to banishing. Only destruction via attack. I might just join a random one of these, but the problem is, when you join a random unlimited, you always have the chance of running into, like, some of the worst decks ever. What else? The blue dragon, this one, I forget its name. You'll probably not summon this one as often. It will probably be the second one you summon if you're not trying to go for Nova. but its effect, sure, can be helpful for negate. I would say that's definitely the choice you go with for first turn. But if you get second turn, go for that, despite having a higher chance being negated. Because then you can just, if you're not negated and completely stop there, banish your opponent's entire field. Like I said, second always. Okay, let's see. I got one turn, stall just in case from attacks. I'll be activating these. Oh crap, I clicked on that. I don't know why I clicked on that. I missed what he added. Red Eyes Fusion, everyone. We're gonna be fighting Dragoon. We're not fighting a deck, we're fighting Dragoon. This is how these things work. Oh no, you're gonna negate that? Come on, discard it. Dang it, you didn't discard a card. Okay, what I'm gonna try and do is start by baiting. Negate. Is he gonna be a smarter Dragoon player? I dislike Dragoon, but I will say I played in one deck. That's the Exodia Unlimited deck you might have seen. That's because that deck is supposed to have no restriction. Oh, great. Well, there goes. Oh, hi! Oh, no. I forgot you can do that with... Okay, so it's not as bad as I originally thought. I was expecting the worst when I seen this card and didn't see what he added. Thinking, great, Drytron. No, it looks like he's gonna be at least somewhat nice. Okay, what this means is, since he didn't negate, what means I'm gonna have to risk. When I use my Quaking, he might not negate, which would be very bad. Or he might negate, which would be very bad for me. Because I don't want him to negate that. I want to keep my Quaking face up and secure. But I might be fine. Because at this rate, it seems like he's going to run himself out of cards, maybe. Let's see, what is he gonna do? What shall he do? Oh, hi, Fortress Dragon. You're a pretty cool card. Oh, Ember, you went out? Okay, I'll let you out of my room. Here's hoping he does not negate, not knowing what I'm about to do to him. Yep, here's to the negate and the OTK. Okay. Still want to go second, because I prefer to go second, even if he summons another Dragoon. This is what I call a total brick. Very rare occasions, I do this. Well, now I can show you the only use of the Link Dragon at least. Linky Dragon Boy. Now let's see, can't wait for the Verdant and then Dragoon. Oh wow, he wasn't trying to go for a Verdant yet. He's gonna go for Salamander Great. Okay, I probably should be paying attention to what he's doing. Okay, so nothing important, never mind. Most he's gonna do is tribute this and make it his Galaxy Soldier immune. to destruction by effect. At least I would be willing to guess. Nope. Dragoon time. Or one of the fusion monsters. Up, Dragoon. Now what this does mean, he has one card in his hand. Now if we pay attention very carefully, we will notice something. As long as he has one card in his hand, he can only negate once. Next turn, if he doesn't want to lose the one card in his hand, he can only negate once. Let's see, can I actually special summon both of these boys? Nope. Come on, you're going to discard your one and only card? Your one and only precious little card? Yep, he's going to discard it. Now, time to build up a barrier to protect me from Dragoons. Even if he negates one, I have another, luckily. Let's hope it doesn't come down to that, though, because I'd very much like to have at least one still set. Yes, take more damage. Take more. Oh, hi, Chimera Rampage. Phew. I forgot Chimera Rampage can do that. Fusion summon, you can. Yep, and he used exactly two. Spiting Ash Blossom. Haha, you still had to discard. And you drew another one. Okay, when I said this can destroy the Dragoon, I mean when I can bait the opponent, and then the opponent doesn't do this. That is kind of a good combo. I've never seen a Cyber Dragon played like that. I have to have a good hand for some reason. I bricked once. Well, bricked when it's against a Dragoon, I should say. Because that second hand I could have at least deck searched one. I should have been able to deck search one Whirlwind. And I probably would have just suicided that off that. It's kind of situation. Okay, let's see. He gave it to me. How nice. Rock always wins. Okay, good. This may not look like a oh, is this Earth Machines? Think? I don't know whether there's a deck that this goes into other than Machina. Oh, I think it might be Earth Machines, or it might be Trains of Modification. Oh, it's Earth Machines, guys. We're looking at Earth Machines, a deck I don't play, but I know is a pretty cool deck. A friend plays it. Now, when I activate Dragon Ravine, if I don't draw one of my Dragunity, Dragon Dragunity tuners, I'm probably gonna discard that to add, well, no, because I got Whirlwind. If I don't draw Dragunity tuner, then I probably won't activate you. I'll wait and use this. And no, I'm gonna not wait, I'm gonna use this. A Whirlwind. Oh. Why do you ever play that? I've never understood that playing this card. 2-turn stall, I guess? That's saying that your opponent doesn't activate card effects on your turn. When you could have went for a much better rail cannon. Because I know there's more. So many more better rail cannons. Because I play like 2 of them in my Outlich. Anyways, like I was saying, I'll never understand this card. 81, number 81. Never will understand it. And again, it could just be my offensive playstyle. Ooh, cool Ash. That should help some. I wish I had a friend who I could showcase this deck against. Because that would be nice. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. You and you. These two. Because. Oh, let me. This should still let me go in for my level 10s immediately and not have to waste more. Let's see, what effect are you? Okay, see this one. Okay, I have no clue what you were activating on that card. Well, that's something, I guess. But, you know what this does mean? Okay. Activate. Yes. Give me. Come on, mine. Unless you're going to use a weird effect on me again. Wait, was it drop? Oh. Hold on, because I don't know what the hell he activated. I wasn't paying attention enough. Okay, thank you. And why no, I'm not going to be discarding this card because his Spell Destruction effect I like a bit too much for this moment. Give me Ducks, along with another little bit of a combo I like. Special Summon Ducks, activate his effect, give me you, put you there. Then, I summon Legatus, using his special summoning effect. You going to do something, buddy? Then I'm going to activate this effect, destroy the card that he set. Because I know that's what he... Okay, Synchro. Might limit me? I think it should. Yep. Okay. But I can just do this for now. Activate this effect. Give me my lance for next turn. I am grasping at straws a little right now since he did that. Okay. I forget, does this have a graveyard effect? Yeah, it does. It's special summoning it at the expense of a link machine. He hasn't used that effect yet, I don't think, unless he added it back to his extra deck. Once again, I don't pay attention to well enough. Also, Legtis attack. Main phase 2. Sadly, if this wasn't a once per turn effect, I'd have already summoned a second one and grabbed another card, but it is a once per turn effect, so I cannot grab a second card. If he wipes out all my cards, I still have or not Ash Blossom. Why did I click on Ash Blossom? I have Dragunity Whirlwind, in which I can try again that. He's already used up 2 of 3-dimensional barriers, which gives me some hope. I've never actually really looked at this. Okay, so that's never been valuable to me in any deck. So I've not been missing off something there. How about no? Oh, good job. Wipe your own field, buddy. Thank you. And his extra deck's completely restored. Oh, nice. 2 set cards once again. Metaverse, I don't need you right now. Okay, so let's see. Oh, not this card. Not that card. Okay. Give me a new Dux. Let's hope he doesn't have Torrential Tribute set. Or he doesn't banish. You're really thinking about it hard, aren't you, buddy? Aren't you, buddy? Thing is, oh nice, Torrential Tribute. Knew it. Okay, so what do I do next? You might ask. I set this, and I end my turn. That looks more like a sword than a lance. Sure, it might not be. Oh, great. Good job. I definitely like that. Nope, not going to do anything until he targets this when it comes to this card. Definitely didn't. And if I can survive a single round of attack damage, pretty much when he goes into attack phase, if I can survive, I will not activate the effect. Simply because I don't... Because that will mean I'm pretty much guaranteed death. That, whatever card I summon. Oh, it looks like he made an oopsie. Or did I make an oopsie for him? Well, whatever here I did, it's good that he screwed some. And buddy, you kinda got rid of, well, no, you got rid of the right one, because I still had one more Ducks left. No, I know what Stormer does, I should be fine. Just gonna hit that no for a little minute. Never mind, I don't want to risk it. No, he's Citadel. I've seen that. Yep, Citadel. So far, I can survive with 2,000 life points left. So, not worth activating just yet. Now, for some reason, something changes and he summons something strong enough to kill me, I might go ahead and stop him. Main phase 2? You're not going to do 2,000 damage to me, are you? No, you don't have the ability to summon Railgun. Yes, you know, fine, I'll activate it now, since you're so insistent on it. You... And get you in, one of you in circulation. Yes, you... Summon... This time you can't negate my effects. Hey, what is this card? Oh, nice. I won't have to... I got plenty of things to banish from my graveyard as well. Put my Dragunity Lance. Do more battle damage. Summon this. Make it so you want to cry. Activate this effect. Summon. Let's do you. Special summon you. I don't know why I did that. That might have been a little stupid. But it doesn't matter now anyways, because boop. Activate. Boop. Activate. Boop. Probably should have some of the other one, because that would be more damage. No. Actually, I could have killed him that turn, if I think about it. Yeah, because I could have summoned both. He needs 2,500 attack to kill me. Oh, he can do that. Oh, but he can't special summon. I always forget that. Or... let's think. He's already on his one normal summon, actually, so... if he had that, yeah, that's his best choice, because maybe he'll do less damage. But now he can special summon again. Yeah, I probably should have killed him that turn, but I also then summoned after summoning. Well, no, it still wouldn't have been enough damage if I would have summoned this. It would have been a little under. But yeah, I would have had negate. What's wrong? You realizing you can't use your link guy to... Oh, no, you're summoning that. I super express bullet train. High 2000 damage. So you do play that. That was good so far. Let's see if you can do that again, buddy. And I don't do a stupid. Come on, dude, waiting on you. I already finished my side decking. Doesn't take too much long time for me to do that. Ooh, I like this hand. I'm gonna wait like one turn to activate that. Okay, ready for my quick explanation of what I'm gonna do? Summon this, activate the effect, discard this. Equip one, probably one of these, or no, this, another one of these. Or no, it will depend on what I draw. That will actually affect more with what I do. And if I go for, maybe I can go for Nova. Oh, I could maybe do that. Very quickly get 2 in play. One's already in my hand, so I guess 1 is in play. May not be on the field, but it's still a viable thing that can happen at any time. Depending on how smart or stupid it is, it could definitely happen. I mean, even if it was stupid, I could still do it. But I think I'll just start by going for this to deal with that. Oh. Basically, with this effect, as long as he doesn't do that while I'm climbing my chain, once I reach these guys, I'll be safe. Or maybe... Does he have a machine mod? Oh! Hi! Hi again. You gonna become immune to other effects and just hang out for your first turn like that? How about no? You know what doesn't make sense? Dragunity deck is not a unity deck. Or union deck. It is a normal deck, despite having so much... Well, no, it's actually, I take that back, because union decks have the unique ability to be equipped at any time, from hand or field, onto a monster. That's what makes them union, not what I do where I equip from graveyard or by effect of other cards. Oh, you just made my day, Dragon Ravine. Heavy forward. So annoying, but it can also be so helpful to the opponent. Or, well, to him. Because it gives him another material. But the face down's more questionable about what it's going to do to me. So, guess what I'm going to get rid of? That face down. Happy I don't have to worry about Citadel, though. That card can get annoying fast. He surrendered? Why? Well, I think... Oh, wait, that's only our first victory, so I need one more victory. Or loss. I think that'll do pretty well at displaying this deck. Does it fail? Okay. This hand, what do I think of it? You're not doing that. I guess that's that. To explain how decks work, Ash Blossom makes your opponent quit and you win. Anyways, I think that about sums up this deck. Anyways, that was a deck list, and see you later, if I ever make another later.